Let's talk first about how the Lib Dems expect to fare in this election. You look at the result of the Brexit referendum, 48% of people voted Remain. You're perhaps, in some senses, the closest thing to a Remain vote in this election.
Yes.
Why are you not polling better than 8%, I saw this morning?
Well, I think that in seats where Remain was very strong, like in southwest London, parts of Edinburgh, Glasgow and elsewhere in the country, where we're strong, we're doing really well. But this election isn't just about Brexit. It's become even not mainly about Brexit in most people's minds, in my view, going and talking to people. Quite a lot of people are interested and worried about security, but the one issue that's cut through the new issue in the campaign has been on the dementia tax, where a lot of people who were going to vote Conservative are now thinking about it. And I think that's why we've seen a shift in the polls away from them since the start of the campaign.
So do you think that was the reason we saw the narrowing in the polls and the terror conversation hasn't moved the polling at all?
Yeah, I think that's right. I think that the terror conversation cuts both ways. I think a lot of people question whether Jeremy Corbyn's a man to stand up to terrorists, but equally the cuts in the police numbers have occurred under Theresa May's watch very directly as both Home Secretary and Prime Minister.
So we see, not surprisingly perhaps then, Jeremy Corbyn and Theresa May trying to talk about other things over the last couple of days. What does success look like for the Liberal Democrats in this election? Because 2015 wasn't great.
No, 2015 was a disaster. What we're looking to do is to increase our parliamentary representation and in particular...
At all?
Oh, definitely at all. But
by 3, 4, 5 seats?
The one thing I've learned from the last election, only idiots make seat projection. But what we're definitely looking to do is to get some of our heavy hitters back, like Vince Cable or Joe Swinson, so that our representation in the Commons punches above its weight.